Shark 117 back at it again. Alright, we're continuing The Park, Episode 1, Part 2. Alright, so pretty much all we were doing was...
Callum, stay where you are!
I think we were supposed to go down here. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about riding a swan. But... fuck it. Oh my. Yeah, this does not make me feel safe. And that one doesn't make me feel better either. God help me, God help me, God help me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And in about 5 seconds, I will be entering your mother. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. I swear to God, if a skeleton pops up, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter,
Oh, God.
his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh, God.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife.
What the hell did I
cannot
just
do
hit?
that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning,
Oh, God.
the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
You some clever motherfuckers.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
What the fuck? Oh, God, I'm getting roofied.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Oh.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
That's about how long this feels. The hell? I swear to God, I'll punch you, motherfucker. Don't you do it.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children.
She's a little high. That's why her house is made of gingerbread.
Stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here.
Yeah,
Come
that roofie.
inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
The fuck?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
That was so metal. Oh my god.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Oh my god, I don't remember that part. That was metal as hell. Huh. Oh god, what the fuck? Punch the swan, punch the swan, punch the swan. There's my Sid. Get your ass back here. James Isaac Neutron. Oh my god.
Stay where you are!
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them.
The Tunnel of
The
Tales.
forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. And we're always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Huh. So that was actually pretty fucking metal. And depressing at the same time.
Wait for Mommy!
What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna act like I ignored that.
Another accident. This place.
Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is hooked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have only customers. any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band handwritten of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that resonance of positive emotion can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistake. Very soon I will know if it has all been for nothing. Oh, someone stabbed the teddy bear. I want to be stabbing teddy bears soon. I know it. I feel it. Chad, is that you?
Don't hide from me, Callum. Come out, sweetie.
Hey, a Ferris wheel. Ooh.
Where did you go?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Alright, we were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photos. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit worried of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk men he was carrying and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, you first looked, it was like a human face, smiling out of the block of ice, but the more you looked at it, the more you thought there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few months it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he stabbing with the ice pick, and the blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could, and the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Ugh.
Callum?
Frustrated by the fact that plans seem incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from the air. I've tried contacting the organization who said these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched over swept here, left. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless, the harvesting machines, the transparent mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the days we open the park. They will be riders after all. Huh. Alright everybody, so my next episode I will be going on the Octotron. But for now, I'm about to run out of time, and I just wanted to wish y'all good luck. And subscribe, like if you like what I'm posting. I'll be posting more often. And that's about it. Alright, later.